Welcome back to Hydroponics Farm and Store Simulator. In between episodes, I ran a couple days just to earn some cash, so we kind of locked the production area. Real quick, let's close for the day and see how we did. Just check out the numbers real quick. Sold 778 fish, 800 vegetables, which was all contract orders. So 86 customers, $65,000 in profit or in income. So that's that day. Let's check the contracts real quick, see if we should get the employees working on anything. Why we work on some other stuff. So yellow perch would be 10,000. Barramundi would be 2. Barramundi, let's just do 240. And the other one was yellow perch down here. We'll do the same thing. Alright, that should give them some stuff to do. They should make quick work of it. We got 8, 9, 10, 11 beds that can grow fish. And actually I think they'll put fish in these as well too. No, this is tilapia, so just these 8 beds here. These 3 here, and these 2 rows of 4 each have fish in them. So that's good enough, they'll get that going. Let's go check the production area out. It costs $200,000 to unlock. There's another door. Just a nice long hallway. Looks like we can put some machines in here. This goes to the car garage, that's later on. So we can look at machines in a minute, but first we have some money left. I am going to upgrade our employees. I don't know if it's going to make a significant difference, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to go to each employee, just go to each category, and level it up all the way until I run out of money. So I'm going to do that for each employee and I'll be right back. I have $68,000 to my name right now. Okay, so that cost a little more than I thought it did. I did not get to finish these 3 guys down here. Everybody else is leveled up to the max. But I think we can have these contracts about done. Didn't take them long at all. Let's grab the yellow perch. We can turn these contracts in. That should hopefully give us enough money to complete the upgrades. Let's accept the yellow perch contract. So let me get these 2 turned in. They've already got the barramundi done and the yellow perch done. Alright, this will complete those 2 contracts. That'll give us a little bit of money to work with. I'll finish upgrading those employees. And I'm probably going to have to operate a day so that we can have some money to spend on the machines that we need to buy. I didn't think upgrading the employees would be so expensive. But I wanted to get it done so that we could use them instead of doing it at the end. Alright, so let's check the employees now. Okay, so they're fully upgraded. All 9 of them are fully upgraded. We have $25,000. I think what we'll do is let's buy some red belly pacu. Probably have enough money to get going. Let's see what the next one is. Let's buy a product shelf and put it down and see what the next mission is. So equipment, food storage shelf right here. Buy one of those for 500 bucks. Where are we gonna put it? Put it right here on the end cap, I think. Now I need to do 48 green salads, 48 fish soups, and 48 veggie smoothies. So green salads, how do we find the recipe for this stuff? Using a salad chopper. So we gotta buy a salad chopper. Which is right here, $5,000. Let's grab that. It's not in there. Did they put it in the room already? Not there either. Where did it get delivered to? I did buy it. Is it over here and I'm just missing it? Where did it go? Nice, there's a room down here. Okay, so I put it way down here. Weird. Okay, so let's see what this takes. This takes lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. Let's buy some lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. Let's change one of our employees to be doing this so that we don't have to do it. So let's grab, doesn't matter which one because they're all leveled up. So we'll just grab Ethan here. Grab his priorities and we'll set him to maintenance. Instead of maintenance, we'll have him do, I guess we can't hire this, we're not at the right chapter yet. So we need lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. Is this kind of lettuce? Romaine lettuce, okay. Let's just buy 10 of each. Lettuce, tomato, and cucumber. There's 10 of those. And cucumbers, 5 of those. They should grow on that pretty quickly. So while they're growing that, we can work on these other 2 missions, produce 48 fish soups and 48 veggie smoothies. So we need a soup maker and a smoothie blender. Soup maker is probably down here. That costs $5,000. Let's run over there, move it. So that needs tilapia, silver perch, chives, and cabbage. We need a whole bunch of stuff here. So let's grab some tilapia and silver perch. Let's get the other one down to, what was that? The veggie, or the smoothie maker. Hopefully this stuff's worth a lot of money because I'm spending all our money. I need mint, spinach, and kale. So let's buy all this stuff here and get this grown. So tilapia. And those. Silver perch, chives. Need chives and cabbage. There's chives. Cabbage is right next to it. So that'll get them growing all that stuff. Hopefully we have room in the cubbies for that. They got their work cut out for them, as you can see. This will help them along while they're doing this. Speed it along a little bit. It shouldn't take long because we got so many grow beds. Okay, while they're harvesting that, let's grab one of these containers and start transferring some of this stuff over. I guess we can just grab it no matter what it is. I think we need mint for something, right? Let's grab all the mint. I don't know if there's a limit to how many these can hold. Just need mint, so let's put mint in there. It can only hold 12. That's unfortunate. Oh, 6. Wow. Maybe we should buy a whole bunch of these purple containers and just leave us things next to them. Of course, by chapter 16, what chapter are we on now? Next chapter we unlock let the staff do it, so I'm not going to bother buying a whole bunch of things. I guess we'll just have to do this a little bit at a time here. Spinach is next. Is he doing it? Oh, I thought he was going in there. That would have been awesome. Spinach. It's hard to see with all the employees there. Get this one going. Looks like it takes a little bit of time to make. Not too bad. It's going to be very time consuming. Definitely need an employee for this. Does this just make one at a time? No, it makes 12. Okay, so it makes them pretty quick. That goes on the shelf here. We're going to have to buy a whole bunch of shelves. Okay, we'll get on that in a minute. Let's get the stuff made. So it looks like we're going to have to do this quite a bit. Let's go ahead and buy some of those smaller containers. We can sell them when we're done with them. Because we're going to have to do this manually until we get to chapter 16. Until we unlock the restocker for the food production. So let's go to equipment. Let's just buy this small one, this 48 capacity one. Actually, let's buy 7.2. Let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out of money. We're going to have to open it for the day. But now this way I can just grab it and leave it there. What do we need next? We need lettuce, tomato, and cucumber, so I can just grab this. And lettuce, just grab all of it. Deliver some of it. Put that down there. Now we need tomatoes. Do you guys have to stand so close to this? Tomatoes are right here. And cucumbers. So let me get the rest of these done. Alright, that's all the ingredients. Just lay on the floor there for these things. That way we don't have to keep running back and forth a whole bunch of times. But we only left enough money to buy one more food stand. So we're going to have to spend money as we make it today. That only gives us $437 left. Move this over to here. And I guess we'll just put one of these. Let's grab a basket. Let's do fish soup. So we gotta set the prices on these as we put them out. $180, that sounds promising. $240, see what $242, I guess. We'll see what they think about that. Some expensive fish soup. And smoothies, we're gonna do the same thing. Probably way too high. Alright, let's open up for the day since we're out of money. We'll probably sell out of stuff today because I don't have enough stuff in stock to keep the store stocked all day, but veggie smoothies are selling for about $200. These are, looks like that might be overpriced a little bit. And I gotta put these back on the shelf, so let's get these restocked. Let's go back here and make them. we just gotta grab this ingredients here. And I gotta grab the containers to put them in the shelves. What are we out of? We're out of soup here. Since these are selling, let's see if we can sell them for a little bit more. These are sold out. These aren't selling, so they must be a little bit too pricey. So 160 must be the sweet spot for these. Looks like somebody bought them at 260. So this will be our next couple days, just doing this manually until we get the food stocker unlocked. So it's going to be very manual until we get this situated. I assume we have to sell 100 of these. That's what we had to sell, everything else, 100 of everything else. So even though the first goal is to make 48 of them, I bet you it's going to be sell 100 of them. Alright, so we didn't make a whole lot of money that day because I was running around just restocking shit or making food production in the back. So all our fish sold out. I didn't keep track of these. Let's restock real quick. Can't really hurt to run another day, I guess. So we have some money coming in. We'll probably open up. There's no reason not to be open. I guess it does cost us a little bit of money in employees, but I think we easily make that money back by selling the fish. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up for the day. Get it going. Made 70,000. That was from contracts earlier in the day. So we're losing some employees here. Bad timing. And hire these two back. So next up we need to do fried fish, veggie snacks, and pickle cans. Those are going to be new equipment, so we're going to need the pickle jar for $10,000. That needs cucumber, cabbage, chives, and tomato. We're already growing some of that. Let's get the other two machines in. So that is going to be pickle jar, the fried fish maker for $10,000, and finally the veggie snack maker. So this one we need a whole bunch of stuff. So bok choy, butter, lettuce, arugula. We're just going to have to go one by one and buy them. So we need the panga fish. Just buy the maximum. We need a sharp tooth catfish. Buy the max. I think we need some arugula. So I think that's everything. Now we just got to get stockpiling stuff and see how it's going out here. We'll grab some more veggie soup real quick. This is going to be how we need to make a little bit of money today just so that we have some money to spend. Hopefully by selling this a little bit we'll have enough money to work with for tomorrow until we get the food runners unlocked. They probably have a whole bunch of stuff to grow. I just bought a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, look at that. I got a lot of stuff to work on. Alright, so next up we're gonna have to buy some more containers just to get us through. That's probably enough. Oh gosh, I hope I can get to those. I think those are gonna be stuck up there forever. Oh well. So what do we need? We need butterhead lettuce. There's probably not enough cubbies for all this stuff I just bought. I know we need the fish here. Fish was over here. Look at our greenhouse. It looks amazing. It's so full of product. Looks amazing. Good looking stuff there. So I got a couple of each product being made back here. While they're still growing all this stuff, I went a little overboard buying stuff, but we'll use it. So we got pickle jars down here. We got fried fish maker and veggie snack maker there. Let's go out here and I think we're going to sell these shelves here. And we're going to buy some food shelves and just put them in its place. Alright, something like that looks good. We'll rearrange, we'll do a store rearrange probably next episode once we get through chapter 16 so we can set it up the way we want it. But for now that looks good. Let's go ahead and grab a basket. See if I have any left. They're almost done with that pile. And let's grab some of this stuff back here. Let's grab the veggie snacks. Get these out on the shelf here. That's veggie snacks. We need to grab the fried fish. That on the store here. And finally we have the, what was the last one? The pickle jars. So we gotta make 48 of each of those. I have some material stockpiled next to it to make 48 of them, so we should be good there. Let's see what the last mission is real quick. Let's also price these while we're out here. Up to $2.20 on this one. Let's go up to $2.60 on this one. And let's go up to $2.20 on this one. We'll watch, see if it sells or not. That's one. Let's check the last mission real quick. It is make total income of $15,000 from selling food product in store. We've already done that. It looks like we've sold $16,541. So all we gotta do is complete these production chains here. So we can just grab this, load it in, grab this, load it in, that loaded in. Look at that one making. We can grab this. The hardest part was getting all the materials out here. Now that it's out here, we can just cruise through this pretty quickly. Can stockpile these. Make some more. While those are cooking, let's go grab another container. Looks like I bought just enough of those things. Grab some fried fish. Auto-claiming the pickle can one, auto-claiming the 15,000 from food product only. Those missions are almost too easy. Now we have, let's take a look at the next missions. Chapter 16, we should have the, let's check the maintenance guys. So if we check his maintenance now, we can do food runner and food restock. So food runner, I'm not sure which the difference is. I think restock restocks the storeroom. I think runner reloads the machines. So we'll look at that in a minute. Alright, we can take a look at chapter 16 real quick. It's got a lot of different stuff in it that we've unlocked. Strawberries, bell peppers, red tilapia, all sorts of different stuff. Koi. So lots of stuff to sell for. But before we do that, let's see if we can work through this mess a little bit. I think we have unlocked the ability to, a long time ago, to buy this inventory storage. So we're going to buy that. We're going to see if you can put that in here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out here. We're going to bring, let's move this guy out of the way. And then we will bring that over into here. We're going to bring it right here next to the entrance to the food production room. So our guys can just count. There's 16 ingredients to stock all the, to make all the food in here. There's 16 different ingredients. So I'm going to put them in somewhat alphabetical order in this thing here. So this first one here will be arugula. So we're going to set it to factory stock only, which I believe means employees will only use this slot for supplying the production tool. That's definitely yes. But do I have to, is there a way? Alright, there's every ingredient we need in the production room. So this way I can just run up here and see if we, I'm basically going to say if we have less than 200, we need to order some. Right now I don't have a whole lot of money, so I'm just going to order a little bit. But once I get going, I'm just basically going to say if there's under 200, I'm going to order the maximum amount, which would be 20 sets. So like, let's just hit spinach up. Let's go grab here. We'll go here, we'll buy some spinach. Let's buy 10 for now to get us going. And like we need, see we're a little short on kale, so let's buy some kale. Buy 10 of those. And let's do that for all of them. So like we're short on mint. And then on the bottom is the fish that we have that we need. So it looks like we need some tilapia. So let's buy some tilapia. Get some stuff going in here. I have the storage for the finished products, so we have all 6 ingredients here that we're making. So let's complete one of these chapter 16 objectives, which is set an employee's top priority as food runner. So let's go to the employee menu. Let's just set Liam here to top priority as food runner. Update that priority. Here he comes now, so he should take stuff from here. And he's just going to go load the machines up. We'll probably get 2 people doing this. Yeah, because he's going to take forever. Let's get a second person doing it. Let's take Camille here and have her do it as well. So we'll see how that goes, and that'll give us 7 people growing stuff. Let's see how this is going. It looks like he's making. I don't know if they'll pick it up when they're done. Let's just see if he supplies all of them and then they pick it up, or what happens. So it doesn't look like they collect it. I wonder if we have to do a restocker for that. Okay, so it looks like the food runners grab food from the cubby and fill the production machines. So that is the food runner, which I have 2 of right now. There's Liam here, food runner, and Camila, food runner. And Jacob here is a food restocker. He basically takes stuff from the table that's full and puts it in the cubby. So, and then we would use a regular restocker, not a food restocker, if we want them to take it from the cubby out to the sales floor. But we don't have that right now. I don't really need that. So they're not really keeping up with all these machines. So I probably have to have a 3rd food runner to fill the machines. If we wanted all 6 of them operating, that would only leave 5 people in the greenhouse growing stuff. So we'll have to see if that balances out. We'll just keep an eye on it and go from there. For right now, I'm going to turn off the food runner or the food restocker. I'm going to turn him off for now. That'll cause all these machines to back up, and that way we can focus on getting this one done, because I want this one to be done for the, we have a contract for it. Check the contract menu. For 100 fried fish, we get almost $50,000. So we're definitely going to go for that. So let's grab a bin here, a purple one. Start filling this for the contract. And we have some in the cubby over here. 84 of them. So once we hit 100 in here, we will turn the food runner back on. Right now, we can collect the resources from this machine once it's produced. Once we have 100 in there, we can turn it back on. Let's go ahead and start the day up. We got to make some money. We are short on cash. Alright, so that's 100 fried fish. We can get that contract delivered. And we'll just, in between episodes, I'll try to come up with a balance and see what it is. But right now we have 2 people filling machines, 1 person emptying machines. And we have, that leaves 6 people growing stuff, but we'll see how that goes. Let's get this delivered. This is a big money contract, $48,000. The rest of the fish on the shelf here. Claim that contract for $57,000. That's pretty awesome. That takes us up to $100,000, so we're getting back in the cash now. Well, let's close for the day, and we'll probably call it an episode here. Let's close. So we made $100,000, $57,000 of that was from the contract. So we'll start the next day, and we'll see if we have any contracts. I don't know. If we do, no, so we have to start another marketing campaign. So I'll run some marketing campaigns in between episodes and just get a feel for how this flow is working for the food, and we will tackle chapter 16 next episode. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.